What up everyone, it's Andy from 5 Minutes About IELTS. As you probably know already, I achieved band 8.5 in the IELTS exam, but that was 2 years ago, and now my IELTS certificate is about to expire. So I'm planning to take the IELTS test again. The last time I did, the most difficult part was speaking because I didn't have anyone to speak English to. But now that is no longer the case because now I use Cambly to practice IELTS speaking. Do you still remember Cambly? It is a great app to practice speaking English with native speakers, and I already talked about it in some previous videos. And now I will use Cambly to do an entire IELTS speaking test. Let's go.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yes, very nice to meet you as well. Yes, welcome. My name is Yvonne. Yes, one of the tutors here at Cambly. What is your name, please? Where are you from?
Hi, Ivan. I'm Thich, and I'm from Vietnam.
Oh, okay. Oh, Vietnam. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. I'm sorry. May I have your name one more time? Your first name?
You can call me Andy if it's easier for you. That is like my nickname here. My friends call me that.
Oh, how interesting. Andy.
Today I'm calling you to ask you for help because I'm preparing for the IELTS exam a couple of months later.
Okay. Yes.
So,
Yes. Okay. Okay. A couple of months.
so
From
I
now.
hope
Yeah.
that you can help me to do to do a sample IELTS speaking test, a
Yes.
full
Yes.
IELTS speaking test.
Yeah, we can work on that, Andy. Of course, yes, I would be happy to help you because I know English is a very serious thing for you, isn't it? Yeah, very serious thing
Yes.
for you. Okay.
To be honest, I have I have prepared a lot of topics before I even went to Cambly and talk to you right now, and I want to do like the whole three parts to go through it to get myself familiar with the test again because it's been a real long time.
Yeah.
Maybe you say that I should be the boss and I should choose the topics, but in the test, I cannot know what kind of topic, what kind of questions that the examiner will give you. So I was hoping that you could choose randomly one topic from the website like IELTSbuddy.com and you ask me just like in the test room.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, we can do that.
that's my idea.
You know, you do pretty good with part one. We have been doing part one for the last 15 minutes, to be honest.
Yes,
It's very
yes,
basic. Let's work on part two. Let's work on part two. Please click on part two. And
yes.
these are the cue cards. These are the cue cards. Yes. Let's do it just like the test. Do you have something to write with, Andy? Do you have
Yes,
a pen and paper?
I have a piece of paper right here. Okay, ready to
Okay,
write.
very good. Let's do it just like the test. I will give you 1 minute of preparation and then 2 minutes to give me your answer. I have a stopwatch right here. Yes, I have a stopwatch right here. So I will time you. To warm up, let's do the first cue card. Please read the first cue card.
The first cue card, describe a child that you know. You should say who the child is, how you know the child, when you see the child, and explain why you like or dislike this child.
Very good. Hopefully you like the child. Hopefully, yes.
Well, this question, honestly, I haven't prepared before. This is the truth.
It's good. This is good because in IELTS, nobody is, there's no time they won't tell you. All they're going to do is give you 1 minute. So this is good. This is good.
Okay, so I should prepare right now.
Yes, I will give you 1 minute for preparation. I will tell you when your 1 minute is over. Please begin. Please begin your preparation.
Okay.
Okay, Andy, that was 1 minute right there. 1 minute right there.
Okay.
And as you know, in the real test, the examiner will also tell you, "Thank you, Andy." That's 1 minute. Very
Yes.
polite, very polite people. So now I will give you 2 minutes to answer this question, and I will be listening very carefully. And if I have any concerns or if I want to correct you, I'm going to type it right here. And at the end of the 2 minutes, I will stop you and then we will talk about your answer. Okay?
I got it.
Please begin.
I would like to talk about my nephew. He's 6 years old right now, and he's about to enter primary school. I'm living with my sister, so basically, I and my nephew spend a lot of time together, and I love him very much. Um, well, I first saw my nephew when I visited him in the hospital when my sister gave birth to him. And as I remember, when my sister was pregnant with my nephew, all the members in my family were really excited because she it was the first time that our family welcomed a new member into our family life. And I was really excited because I love babies and I hope that I could have a chance to um, to help my sister raise a good person to become a good member of society. And now I and my nephew spend a lot of time together. I usually help him with his preparation to primary school. I don't know about other countries, but in Vietnam, in order to get into a really good school, you need to prepare before you enter into the school. And in my free time, I also take him to the park, and we usually play with some kind of traditional games in Vietnam. And I must say that he's a really good kid. There's one problem that sometimes he's really annoying and a little bit disobedient, mischievous. But there's no trouble because I think that's how babies are. And I hope that in the future, even though that I'm going to study abroad next year, I will keep in touch with my nephew and I will always be with him when he needs something because I think that to him, I am like a fun uncle. And I just love that so much. So I think that is my answer. Is that 2 minutes?
That's almost exactly 2 minutes. Yes, congratulations, Andy. That was a wonderful answer. That was a wonderful answer. Very good. And you are making it very hard for me because I didn't notice hardly any grammar mistakes. It was almost zero. So I think you, if you got 8.5 last time, I think you can match it pretty much. Where did you learn your amazing English, Andy? How did you learn your English? Tell me about that.
I have a really strong passion for the American culture, honestly. Ever since I was a kid, I love watching a lot of TV shows from Disney Channel, like Hannah Montana or Phineas and Ferb. And when I become like an adult, I started to enjoy a lot of TV shows like Friends or Modern Family or SNL. I just love the American culture so much. So when I watch those TV shows, I just copy the way that they speak English. I just don't books, honestly. I just copy, imitate things like that.
Very nice. I like the way you think. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes, very nice.
Thank you.
I have a lot of students who have never taken an English lesson in their life. They have watched. Do you know the show Friends? Friends?
Yes. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Friends. I have watched it like a couple of times.
Wonderful. Yes. I know some students who that's all they do is just watch Friends. Literally, that's all they do. And they're wonderful English speakers. It's just about our desire. Obviously, you have a lot of good desire to excel. So congratulations to you. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. And because you use certain expressions that make me think you're very comfortable with the English language.
So should we move on to part 3 right now?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go on to part 3. Let's click on part 3 right here. And yes, let's go ahead and do um, the first set of questions right here, part 3. And yes, because our time is limited, but the next time you call, now you have these great websites. Boom, let's start right
Yeah.
away. Let's
The next
talk
time
about.
the next time I will definitely schedule with you because I think you are absolutely amazing. I love speaking
Oh,
with you.
you're being very kind, Andy. Thank you. You're a big liar, Andy, but thank you for that. Yes,
No, I just love it. Okay.
thank you.
So
Eating
so
habits. Let's talk.
what
Yeah,
eating habits? Okay.
yeah. Very common IELTS question. Yes, um, eating habit. Let's talk about that. As you know, with part 3, I will ask the questions. It's a conversation, but you will do most of the talking. Yes, and in regards to your answers, don't use a lot of super fancy words. No super fancy words, but don't use basic words too. A little bit above average, a little bit above
Right.
average, because
Right.
this is academic. So, number 1
Right.
here, tell me about the types of food that people eat in your country.
I guess this question is really general. If we are talking about the kinds of food that people in Vietnam usually enjoy, I guess people in Vietnam usually enjoy the kinds of foods that have a lot of vegetables. That is one difference between the Vietnamese culture and the Western culture. For example, for breakfast, we usually have pho, which is a really huge local specialty in this country, and we usually have the side dish with a lot of fresh vegetables and fresh herbs. So I guess that the Vietnamese cuisine is usually vegetable based.
Very nice. That's very interesting. You just educated me. I did not know that. In the United States, we're terrible. We just want to eat meat all the time. That's all we want to
Yes,
do.
I
Yeah.
know. I saw on TV.
We're bad.
uh,
We're bad. Number 2, how are the eating habits now in your country different from eating habits in the past? Yeah, how are things different?
well, I guess the major difference between the way that we ate in the past and now is probably in the kinds of food that we eat. Like I said, Vietnamese people enjoy vegetable-based dishes, but now with the invasion of the Western culture into our country, I think that a lot of young Vietnamese now tend to enjoy the kinds of food that has a lot of sugar and carbohydrates, things like that. Like for example, now a lot of KFC or McDonald's restaurants are open in this city of Hanoi I'm living. So
Yeah.
I guess that people nowadays tend to live and eat the kinds of food that are a little bit unwholesome, I guess.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the city of Hanoi. Yeah. Yeah.
Hanoi,
This is a
still Hanoi.
a very common error or mistake for a speaker who is learning English, like Los Angeles City, Seattle City, but actually it's the other way around. The city of Los
Right,
Angeles,
right,
the
right.
city of Seattle. Very good. The
So
same thing with
the
Hanoi. The
city of
city
Hanoi,
of. There you go. There
Hanoi,
you go. Mhm.
yeah.
How
And
healthy?
what's the next question? How
Yeah. How
healthy?
healthy is your country's food?
I guess because our cuisine includes a lot of vegetables, so in our daily meals we take in a lot of fibers and minerals from the vegetables that we eat, and also because we also have some kind of meat dishes in our meals, we also got a lot of proteins from it. So I guess that our our food in Vietnam is really healthy compared to other countries.
It sounds like it, Andy. It sounds like it. Yes.
Yeah, it sounds
Andy,
like that.
we will
Oh,
stop
I
right
see
here
that.
because we have
Yeah,
it goes by
30
very
seconds.
fast. Yes,
Yes.
I congratulate you for the efforts that you are making. Congratulations, sincerely.
Thank you very
Very
much.
nice, very nice. A lot of
Thank you.
success to you. And I hope, yes, we have an opportunity to speak again in the future.
We sure will. We sure will because I love talking with you. So,
Awesome.
okay, I guess this is the end. Goodbye, Yvonne. We will talk
Thank
later.
you. Have a good dinner. I'll have a good breakfast.
Xong. Oh my god. 30 phút đúng không?
Sao không biết.
Wow, I haven't done a full IELTS speaking test like that in a really long time, which is really stressful. I'm sweating already. So if you're just like me, preparing for the IELTS exam at home, I highly recommend that you just should use Cambly to practice IELTS speaking with a native tutor on Cambly, because trust me, speaking English alone, all by yourself, is really frustrating and monotonous, not to mention that you don't have anyone to correct your mistakes for you. Cambly is available to download for free on App Store and Google Play, and you can also use Cambly on your browser. That's up to you. Just click this link that I have included in the description to get free 15 minutes talking to a Cambly tutor, or use this referral code right here. Even better, if you're planning to subscribe to Cambly, you can even get 10% discount on your subscription by using this link or this code FIIELTSJuly10. This is a great deal that I managed to get from Cambly specifically for you guys, my fans. So take advantage of it, because the link only works for 2 weeks from now. So hurry up and use the code to get 10% discount on your subscription. So that is the end of today's episode of 5 Minutes About IELTS. I hope this video is going to be useful for you guys at home who are self-preparing for the IELTS exam. And remember to check out Cambly via this link that I have included in the description to get free 15 minutes talking to a Cambly tutor, or use my code to get 10% discount on your Cambly subscription. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here, because I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday. I'm Andy from 5 Minutes About IELTS. That is a wrap, and adios!